It's a great day to learn something new. I'm Rashawn Levin, Realtor with KW United. So this is the actual first step to my mailing campaign series. So you have to find out, the goal here is to make sure everybody that you actually have sold a home to, whether you were the listing agent or whether you're the buyer's agent, make sure that everybody is on the list and make sure the only thing is, if you did not enter your new construction homes in the MLS, that data won't be in the system. So there's other ways that you can find that information. If you have any questions on that, I can show you how to do that. But we are working with BrightMLS. And because I did this before, I am going to use someone at my office's IDs to just show you how to do it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go to search and we want to, under more searches here, we want to click on inventory. And here we want residential. I'm not necessarily narrowing down a particular county or a city here. I don't want active or active under contract. I want all closed. I don't want expired. I don't want canceled. I don't care about that. But the important thing with this is, if you don't remember anything I say, remove the days, because this is going to pull everything with this person's ID. So I'm going to enter the information here. That's who I want, and click on results. So it gives you the results. So this is all the properties. You could organize it by city. You could organize it by bedroom types. But let me go back to criteria to show you, how powerful this is if you really wanted to niche down and tailor what you're trying to do. So buyer financing. So we know typically the military moves every 2 to 4 years, typically is 3 years. So if you have worked with on the listing side or buyer side, you can narrow down just VA buyers. So that narrows it down to 31 results. So if that's just the campaign you want to use, you can pull these addresses. But I would take it a step further to actually look and make sure that these homes have not sold since you've sold it before. So let's take, for instance, I'm just going to take a random one. So this property in Woodbridge. So what we want to do is click on this, sold in 2018. So we're going to click on the ID. And so 2018, let me look at listing. So see, it sold. So you could still put it in the list. Let's see what kind of financing they used. See, they used FHA. The new buyers used FHA. So I'm saying you could tailor it. So if you're fine tuning it that way, I would say look at the address and, it depends on what your campaign is going to be. You've sold to the property before, you could sell it again. So I'm just going to take that out. I just wanted to show you, or you can really narrow this down. You can only pick condos. You could only do single families. So say I only want detached. Let's see how many detached we have. So 81. So if I say I only want townhomes in this search, so that's 20. Let me make sure nothing else is checked. No. Okay, so we don't want to have that. So now we want to click on results. And so now what I want to do is I want to select all. So click all. And what we want to do is go to export. So you have a couple options here. So you have agent 1, hot sheet. We're not concerned about that. So we want to do public record export. And the reason why I say that is because we're going to put this in a spreadsheet and it's going to actually have who the current owner is. And then once you do that, you upload that to your Google Sheet. So public record export, click save, and I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, we're back. So I uploaded that CSV file into the system, and this is how it looks. So what you would want to do is you would want to make sure the owner's names, unless you're going to do current address, it depends on current resident, not current address. And so this has a tax ID. So this pulls everything from the MLS here based on that particular form. So it actually has the current owner name. So then you don't have to go in there and change it. And then what I would recommend you do is upload this to your database. I would say though is make sure that I would say on the front end, make sure that there are no duplicates in your list, because you may have sold the same property before. I mean, this is just kind of another idea of what you could do. So if you've already have those people in your database, then I would say only pull the properties that you have sold for. So let me show you how to do that. So let me go back to inventory. So this particular option here, list or selling office. So this pulls everything you've done, meaning whether you're the listing agent or a selling agent. So let's say, okay, I only want to pull deals that I was the listing agent for, because those I have the buyer business. So the selling office, I've already have that in my selling agent. I already have that in my spreadsheet. So I want to do close. And remember I said take the numbers out here. So 62. So then what you can do is organize this and go through. Depends on what you're really trying to do with the data. So if you're trying to if you're only trying to target people that have never moved since you've sold the home to them, you could tailor the data, or you could just say, well, if I've ever stepped foot in that house, then I want to market to them. So that's an option for you as well. But that's just a recommendation. So that is part of this information, part of this video. So the next part is to upload the addresses to your KW commands, and there are several videos for that. I will put that link in the description below that I found online to show you how to upload data in the system, because I don't necessarily want to upload this data because this doesn't pertain to me. This is just to show you how to do it. So make it a great day, and subscribe and comment below.